Hey everyone, I am Kayla Nicole 999. Welcome back to my channel. I am still playing catch up on these videos. Please forgive me, my life is just crazy hectic all the time because the jobs that I have are so unstable when it comes to income. So I'm like constantly chasing money when money's good, not leaving me a lot of time on, to do other things. But I am working my way out of debt, and that's what's important. So, welcome back. This is 90 Days to Recovery After Narcissistic Abuse. Today is Monday, November 30th, 2020, but this is technically day 14's video, which should have been for Friday, November 27th, 2020. So I'm just gonna continue with making quick videos on short topics because it's gonna be easier to catch up that way. So today I was planning on making a video about fear and facing your fear. And we're gonna do that, but we're gonna move that to the next video. Right now, I wanna talk about self-love. So when you're recovering from abuse of any type, but especially narcissistic abuse, self-love is the most important thing that you can do. There's a lot of us going around that are giving so much to other people, but we're not giving anything to ourselves. We don't love ourselves. Our confidence levels are basically underground, We spend so much time building other people up, but what do we do to build ourselves up? Virtually nothing. And for the longest time, I didn't love myself. And it's something that I've struggled with for years because I've been a narcissistic abuse survivor. I'm not using the term victim because I'm tired of calling myself a victim. I'm not a victim. I survived. Was I a victim of abuse? Absolutely. But am I being abused by anybody anymore? No. I survived. I got through it. And I'm not allowing it to happen ever again because I love myself so much that I am putting up incredibly strong boundaries. I'm not going to allow people in my life who take advantage of me or who abuse me. If you treat me badly, bye. There's the door because I don't need you. It's very important to move past codependency. When we're codependent, we are constantly putting somebody else ahead of us, and we're not loving ourselves the way that we need to be loved. So my journey to self-love actually began a really long time ago, and it's taken years and years and years of therapy and practice and going through more abuse and just finally getting tired of the life that I was living to really get to a point where I am today, where I love myself enough that I'm not going to put up with that abuse. So the first thing that I really want you guys to start practicing, and I know how silly it sounds, I want you to start telling yourself, I love myself. You don't have to say it out loud because when you first start doing this, saying it out loud is going to be incredibly hard. So I want you to get up every morning or every afternoon or every evening before you go to bed or whenever you have time. And I'm going to say 5 times. I want you to say, I love myself to yourself 5 times, at least 5 times. Okay. Start with a minimum of 5 times. And this is a tip that I learned in anger management therapy years ago. And I thought it was the silliest thing in the world when my therapist suggested that we do this, but I started doing it anyway. And it took me years to really become comfortable with saying, I love myself to myself. Saying I love myself to myself out loud, especially while looking in the mirror, is one of the hardest things in the world to do because I never loved myself. I wasn't confident. I was an incredibly insecure girl. And so instead of focusing on myself and fixing myself, I was focusing on everybody else and what I could do for everybody else because I thought if I could make everybody else happy, then I would be happy. But I wasn't. I was making myself miserable because I was denying my own happiness for everybody else. I picked up a rideshare passenger recently and we were talking and I actually told her about my YouTube channel and she asked what it was about. And I reluctantly told her because normally I don't tell people, especially my passengers, because it's a sensitive topic. Thankfully, she was totally cool about it and you know. We were able to continue the conversation. So it was great, but I told her that, you know, I don't necessarily do my hair and makeup. I mean, look at me. There was a time when I was a teenager that I would not leave the house to go to the freaking mailbox without my hair and makeup done. That's how insecure I was about myself. You know, my clothes had to look great. Everything had to just be perfect because I didn't feel good enough about myself to face the world naturally. And I got over that. And the way that I got over that was just pushing myself to go outside without makeup on, pushing myself to go outside without doing my hair, pushing myself to go outside wearing my pajamas, because honestly, who cares as long as I'm comfortable? You know, am I gonna go walk my dog in the morning in my pajamas? Fuck yeah, I am. If you have a problem with that, that's your problem, not mine. Why are you over there judging me walking my dog in the morning in my pajamas? I work ridiculously long hours. I don't need to look cute to go outside to make you comfortable. And so, you know, I started pushing past these fears, not only just on YouTube, but even in my sex work, you guys. I started making my videos, my adult videos, with no makeup on, because it got to a point where I was so exhausted that I couldn't make these videos because I was, again, focusing on, oh, I need to have my hair done and I need to have the perfect outfit and I need to... And finally one day I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do an experiment. I'm gonna do an experiment and I'm gonna make this video with my hair a mess, no makeup on. I'm not gonna put some cute little lingerie piece on, and we're gonna put it out there and we're gonna see what happens. You know what happened? Those videos blew up. Those guys loved my natural look. It's become one of my brands, my messy hair and no makeup. Like, these dudes absolutely love it. Why? Because it's not something that they typically see in the adult industry. And it takes a very, very confident person to put themselves out there like that. So anyway, this, you know, passenger that I picked up, I was telling her about how I don't do my hair and I don't do my makeup all the time, and I completely stopped wearing a bra because I hate bras. So, you know, the last time I wore a bra was when I was a teacher and I was working with elementary school children. And of course, you have to be bra-wearer. So I was not going in there braless. I was dressing appropriately for being a teacher. And my passenger, she tells me, she says, you know, I really don't think it matters what you wear as long as you wear it with confidence. And I had heard people say that before, but it really struck me as she said that, and she's totally right. You know, you can literally wear anything, and as long as you are confident in what you're wearing, that is gonna make all the difference in the world. You know, when I didn't love myself, I wanted to do porn for years, you guys. I had wanted to do it since I was 19, and I did. I worked as a cam girl for like a month, but I was so terrified of people finding out and what they were going to think of me. I didn't have the self-confidence that I needed to work in that industry. You know, it was something that I always wanted to hide from people because I thought that they would look down on me if I told them that I did it. And I still kind of feel that, you know, there's a lot of people that will look down on you for doing porn, but honestly, who gives a fuck? Like, I'm out here making money. You want to judge me off of what I do for a living? Are you paying my bills? Absolutely not. So does your opinion matter? Fuck no. Go take your opinion somewhere else. Like, we don't need to be friends. We don't need to be associated. You're my family member? Okay. Well, I don't need to talk to you because I don't need to talk to all of my family members if you're going to be disapproving of the way that I'm living my life. You can love me for me, or you can just get away from me. You know, and I started really looking at it, and I've met some incredible porn stars, guys. There are some incredible females that I admire so much that do porn. And do they have people that hate them? Absolutely. You know, there are people that judge them constantly. There are people that put them down for what they do. But some of these women also have 1 million followers or 100,000 followers, or, you know, so for every one person that they have that's out there judging them for what they do, they got another 100 people that absolutely adore them. And they do what they do with confidence. And it's incredible. So, you know, part of self-love is self-confidence. And I really want you guys to work on self-love. It's important. It's so important, because if you do not love yourself, if you are not putting your needs first, then people are going to be able to continue to walk all over you, and you don't want that. You know, self-love isn't taking a bubble bath and getting facials. And I mean, that can be part of it if you have the money for it, but how many of us have the money for it? I do porn and I don't have money for that stuff. Not yet anyway. I'm working my way up there. You know, self-love is really setting strong boundaries, saying no when you are too tired or you are too mentally drained and your friends want you to go out. You need to say, hey, you know what? I really love you guys. I really enjoy spending time with you guys, but I do not have the energy for this, and I need to take the night off, and I need to just stay home and rest. And I promise you that I will make it up to you in the future when I am feeling better, but right now I just can't do this. That is self-love. Are there people that you should put ahead of your own needs? Absolutely, but it's situational. Your children? Yeah, you kind of need to put your children ahead of your own needs. You know, your pets? You absolutely need to put your pets ahead of your own needs. You stayed out too late and now you're tired in the morning and you don't want to get up to take your dog potty because you live in an apartment. Well, guess what? You adopted that dog and that dog needs to go potty and that dog can't take themselves potty. So you need to get up and put your dog's needs ahead of your own needs. But then you can come back in and go back to bed, you know? So yeah, I'm gonna leave you with that because this video is already getting longer than I wanted, but I really want you to practice self-love. I want you to Google self-love. I'm giving you guys homework, okay? Start taking steps to loving yourselves more each day. It's gonna change your life, I promise. It's gonna be hard at first, but it is going to absolutely change your life. So with that, thank you so much for joining me once again. As always, if you like this video, please be sure to give me a thumbs up. If you don't like this video, please give me a thumbs down, and chat with me in the comment sections if you have anything to add, or if you just want to talk to me. I am always open to chatting with you guys in the comments on this channel. If you want to stay connected with me, please be sure to hit that subscribe button. And I have not found videos to link to yet, but you know what? I'm probably going to go through YouTube and find 2 videos to link to. And they're probably all going to be about self-love. So anyway, thanks again, and I will see you guys again real soon. I hope you have a wonderful day, evening, whatever time it is, wherever you are watching me. Bye-bye.